They do. 200 gold advantage. Now Soaz is back too. The bane of Metalec's existence. He's the last one to kill him. Does dance away. They were standing in a wall while that's all going on. Peke still staying around despite having no health whatsoever. Reset the cooldown his ult in that. Used it, and again it seemed to do no damage. He just cancelled it straight away and just carried on with his Sinister Steel instead. So maybe there's something else to that. New Katarina ultimate not quite there on the damage front. But SK are looking to take themselves down another dragon. This will put them further up in the guild. There you go, by another 1,000. Red team has indeed slain the dragon. Thank you, announcer lady.
The announcer lady, I like that one. The game is slowed down just a tad right now after all of this action. 34 kills in total in a 22-minute match. It has been non-stop aggression in every single lane. And over and over and over, all of these teams are continuing pressing. Ocelot has got the Deathfire graphs completed in conjunction with his Abyssal Scepter. He was already deleting people. He was already removing them from the game. Now that he's got the DFG to throw that one out, it's going to be even a higher amount of burst damage. And I do believe that Luna versus Thermal Take are also still playing their second match. They did start slightly before we did, so second game is definitely a bit of an epic one on that side.
So as coming around, they've found Metalex in a very, very precarious position. Coming around on one side again. The grab's going to land. All the knockup guard. Peke comes over the stream, but the fail arcane shift. And 5 members of Fnatic collapse in on that Ezreal. They used to be in Ezreal there, and he used to be in a very pretty Pulsefire skin.
He has returned to the land of Tron from whence he was born. But taking a look at how Soaz is playing Blitzcrank, if Zinnik could have then, take a look at that, the Shinpo into the Sinister Steel, enrated wants some blood, he's going to carry on chasing. Look at the Rocket Grab once again through the wall, immediately flashes backwards. Arana is trying to get to safety. A beautiful Solar Flare stuns 3 members of the Fnatic lineup, but the Whirling Death deals DPS across every single person. 2 flashes through the wall, immediately followed up by a combination of abilities that's going to take down Udia. Another Rocket Grab, that's 3 for 3. Soaz, do you ever miss? What a phenomenal collection of rocket grabs. Zinnik needs to maybe be watching this VOD to land a couple of those.
We'd have a lot less drunk viewers if Zinnik had been landing that many grabs, that's for sure.
And immense grabs as well through the wall, on the chase, trying to put pressure down into SK Gaming, managing to catch them on the retreat. Credit to RNA. Look, another rocket grab, Power Fist, deleted. Ocelot's going to be the next one to fall, just a complete decimation. There's actually a blood stain on the floor from where Diana dies. And you've got to be worried for SK Gaming now, facing off against Draven and Katarina. 22-17 down, 3,000 gold behind. And Fnatic are playing really well.
I mean, I've got double spinning axes going on at the moment. But 22-17, as you say, Fnatic just keep landing grabs and keep taking out everyone there. They picked up all those kills to no answer from SK. It was 5. All those kills they picked up, they had 5 members left up the whole time. SK, I mean, they're not out of this yet. This isn't too much of a difference, but they've had a couple of bad fights and a couple of bad people getting caught out of position every now and again. But it's by no means over. So we've got a lot more to do. 24 minutes. No one has tried a Baron yet. That will change the game huge amounts, one way or the other, depending on who gets it. And any fights that can be baited out in and around that Baron Pen can change it as well. We do have an Oracle's now up onto Soaz. I want to see what he's building. He's actually building fairly sensible as far as support goes. That surprises me.
On the flip side, though, Aurelia opted to go very, very defensive. Randian's Omen after the Wit's End, so realizing that they need an additional CC, and the fact, look at the Whirling Death coming back from Lamia, rather, threw it all the way down to that bottom lane just to try to clear out the DPS. Sinister Steel goes out, a couple of auto attacks. Peke is going to be so careful. Crescent Slash goes forward. They are going to be able to just collapse onto Ocelot. Lamia picks up the final kill credit, but toe-to-toe, Peke cannot actually challenge Diana in terms of the damage.
Yeah, Peke was losing that fight straight up, but the slows and the CC was there enough, and that grab does miss. First one for Soaz goes down, but they're going to keep pushing in. The bouncing blades don't do too much damage at the moment. It is all about those actives. That's what we're waiting for. The Sinister Steel active afterwards. But then Rated's going to get locked up by a stun from Nif. He's going to get pushed back out and away from the turret. Sana's going very low. Will dash to his team. Nif going to be the first one to fall down. Still 5 members of Fnatic left. Another great grab means Metalex will fall. Aaron is going to get knocked up because that wasn't it on Metalex. Another drop down. And Fnatic still have 5 members left up, despite one of them being this guy on 40 HP.
Yeah, 40 HP. Lack of skill. It depends on who you're asking. It depends on who's telling the story, I suppose. But Fnatic really, really in the driving seat right now. That Blitzcrank selection is really what's turning this game around. You know, there's a lot of damage coming up from Katarina and from Draven, but the fact that Blitzcrank is holding them in place there, look again, once a phenomenal rocket grab actually gets cancelled from the standard side, if you notice, pushing them out of the way, delaying and stopping that particular ability in play. Shabs is finding in a shut down Peke's kill.
Peke feed.
Feeder, complete feeder at the moment. But
that's because he's a really good cook.
That's right. Thank you to Pinky for actually telling me about the video, and for everyone else that hasn't seen it.
Oh!
True shot barrage! Huge true shot barrage. So nicely done from Metalex, securing himself another kill. But yeah, for everybody that's on stream, head over to YouTube and do a search for Expeke
Cooking with Peke.
Cooking with Peke. That's the name of the video that you want to be looking at. It's really worth a laugh. And at the moment, Fnatic 27-19 up, 5,000 gold in the lead. If they win this game, they effectively guarantee that SK Gaming do not make the semi-finals at Campus Party Berlin.
Yeah, they are seeing SK go in for the Baron, and as we mentioned earlier, it will change the game completely. It's down to about 5,000 health. Cyanide's here, and as I mentioned before, I have never seen anyone steal more Barons or Dragons than I have Cyanide. He does land the vision now on Lee Sin. He's dancing back and forth, doesn't want to activate that Q. He's going to time out, it's down to 1,500. He comes in, Cyanide does get a smite! SK lose out on the Baron. Arane going down very, very quickly. 3 quick kills for Fnatic. Now the rest of the team has shown up. Ocelot has to flash away as the Deathfire Grass comes out. They're going to keep chasing him. Peke's now here. Ocelot should be the next one to fall down. Does go down. Nif has to use it onto Cyanide to survive himself. Mislex is followed up by Peke with a double kill. Nif still on the run up in towards the top lane. Fnatic are on the hunt. They're looking for him. Ren rated blown his flash to come and join in the gap. Has he got that Trinity Force? No, he doesn't. He's gone for a completely different build. No movement speed, but so as is here. Is the grab going to land? Of course it is. Peke picks up the final kill for an ace, and the Baron's now on Fnatic. Nobody died in that. All 5 of them have it. I think SK might have just signed their own death warrant. You said it yourself. Nobody else has ever stolen as many Baron buffs as Cyanide has, and he doesn't just do it online. He does it on lands. 2-0 Fnatic defeat SK Gaming. They guarantee themselves a first place spot. They have 2-0'd every single team in this group, and that obviously means